Hey, chat. Good morning or afternoon. How's it going? We are back at it again. It is a new week. We've got still the same deck. Still more Lulu. This deck has definitely been the harder of the two that I've had to level up and try to unlock rares with, but if we get a good streak today, maybe. MTGA is rough. We do have some changes that we can make. I don't know if I can think of any changes that I would want to, so we're just gonna probably get right into some games today. Bloomborough is coming up. I plan to do at least one pre-release. Probably not more than that, but very excited because this is going to be one that somebody's and the missus will also be going out to. So, very exciting. Let's get into some games, though. Big stretch. But I hope everybody who is tuning in had a wonderful weekend so far. And a good start to their week. Move some controllers, they're just in the way. Game feels like it's chugging a bit today. We have a Tom Bombadil deck first. Lots of sagas, hit or miss on whether it'll go well or not. Okay. I kind of like this hand. We have a 1-2-3 play. And then we can actually turn Lulu into a token generator too, which is gonna be nice. 2, play out the Airy. 3, play out Candy Trail and sack it. Make a bird. I think that's the play. Or what if we play Lulu? Then what? We play Lulu. Turn 4, we can discard. We can't play and sacrifice though. So I think we'll go for this Cry. Fortifying Drought, gain 2 life. It's all coming up Joey today. I don't think we care about Elvish Mystic though. It does not seem to be what our game plan is. I think if we could have played Elvish Mystic earlier, but our curve is not good for it. Let's see what they do. It is Virtual Cardboard. How's it going, Grish? I hope your afternoon/morning has been going well. How are your systems with everything that had been going on, with, I'm assuming Crowd Strike is hopefully resolved. Tom Bomb is, thinking. Deciding, possibly even debating. Maybe we should have kept that Elvish Mystic on top. Loses life, gain a life, and then they make a rat. Okay. We don't really have any life gain, unfortunately, is the issue. So I think we just go for a little bit more card draw and a little bit of damage. That's our Plains discard, at least. we gain a little bit more life. 2, 4, 6. Make another bird. So we would need them not to have a board wipe, essentially. All of our creatures right now don't get got by Elspeth Conquers. They're looking at all my 1/1s and 2/2s and 1/2s. Everything's back to normal. Okay, that's good. Hey, what are you eyeing? Okay, that's fine. Enchanted creatures have Shroud, other enchantments. I guess that's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. We'll play Lulu and Specialize. Hold on, what's better here, actually? I still think we go for our life gain plan. Technically, I think our life game plan is better right now. And if they play Tom, I think we're good. If they don't play Tom and go for like a board wipe or something, we're bad. Please don't wipe my board. Please, thank you. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Creature with power 4 or greater. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're close. That can go to the bottom. They're down to 2. So let's see what happens. Up to 3, okay. Let's see what happens here. Up to 4. Is it board wipe time, or do we take a dub this early? We do have a lot of life to work with, even if we do, like, get a board wipe. Going for a little bit more card draw. We will put it back in the command zone and not unspecialize. I think we could have, but we would have just done the same thing. Go for a little bit of damage and manage to take our first game today. Let's go. It's always a coin flip with Bombadil, whether or not things happen. Bullet is up to 19. I am wondering about this deck, because, like, it's not my preferred flavor, I'm realizing. It is not something that I am incredibly very good at building. So I'm wondering, let's see if we do end up going also to like 50 and putting in mythics, or if we're just going to have to. We're probably gonna end up going to 50. But with Bloomborough coming out, it's so tempting to pivot. It's so tempting to pivot. I think the shop changed. What did the shop change to? Rats. Rats. I've definitely been considering what I'm going to do for the rest of the week, because I do know that it will be early access probably Thursday at least, but maybe Wednesday too. I'm not going to be doing early access. Actually, maybe early access is already happening. Let me check. Bristly Bill. I'm gonna keep this because this is a very funny hand. Oh, my game froze. That's not good. That's really not good. One moment. We're gonna reboot real quick. Rebooting it up. That's awkward. How's it going, chat? Anything fun, cool, or exciting coming up? Grish, do you plan to pick up any Bloomborough product, or is it not your style? I hope I'm back on in time enough to play my land. Alright, we're back. So we're gonna go back to MTG capture. Looks like game. Unfortunate. Yeah, they've had 2 whole turns by the time that we could play a single turn. Yeah, this one's unfortunate. Probably should have waited with Lockthwain Gargoyle, honestly, but it is what it is. We'll get their bill counter, it'll be fine. That's a pretty good one. They're just gonna be turboing off. Then we will just be taking 3s. I'm a lot less excited about my hand now that I have given them effectively a 2-turn lead. That's not good. Alright, we'll play Candy Trail, get some scries on, maybe find a forest? Yes, we do. We don't have any creatures, is the thing. So I really don't know how useful that Griffin Airy will be. Yeah, I think we need to find something else besides creatures. The real unfortunate thing is, this Bristly Bill's gonna get big. that's another unfortunate thing. Any land drop? I'm assuming so. Next turn we can play... I think we're just dead, honestly. We take 12 this turn, we take more than 12 next turn. I don't think there's a way we are recovering from this in the slightest. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I honestly don't think that we were probably winning this game even if we did have our 2 turns. Because they sequenced Bill, waited to play it until turn 3 or 4. So like just very good. They should tap a mana before they uptick, honestly. That's pretty good too. That's also pretty good. We're so very dead. Not having access to board wipes is very, very damaging in white, which needs all the help it can get. This is so nice. They would need to tap one of their creatures, but we're just gonna take it all on the dome, it's fine. Because there is actually no feasible way we can come back from a situation like this. Maybe if we had board wipes. We could have top decked a board wipe for the win. However, we do not. Not a single one is uncommon or lower. Which means we just get to go on to the next one. I just have a bunch of... There are these melting wafers that you can buy to like make chocolate-covered strawberries and whatnot. Goshintai of Life's Origin. This is not a bad hand. It's one without a single source of white, though, and we're gonna need to remedy that. We're gonna need to remedy that very quickly. Actually, do they care about the guild pacts? Alright, we have a white. Moth. I don't know if they care much about this besides the color fixing. Okay. If that player had another land enter under their control this turn. So we don't care about that right now. We can do this and just do it on their turn, thankfully. But we need to make sure to do it on their turn, otherwise things get awkward. We'll just grab a double white and even our field out. And I think we can... Devotion to green. Yeah, I think we can go with Renata this turn. I think that's fine. Five damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. That is one that should go. But can we get greedy and draw a land? We're gonna be in... We're not gonna be greedy. We're not gonna be greedy. Annie joins up. I'm looking at it. It is very, very good for Go Shintai because all of the shrines will make 2 shrines. That has to go. We'll find out if we could have drawn a land though. That'll be good. We would not have. Do not play my Elvish Mystic. Do not play my Elvish Mystic. Got it. Let's pass and see what they do. I think that we can sneak out something, depending on what they... Yeah, that's fine. I should have destroyed it. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about, the fact that, like, it would kill my commander. It's fine. One or more artifacts ETB. Enchantments ETB. Gain 2 life for each shrine you control. Yeah, this is a problem. Annie Joins Up was a very good addition to Go Shintai. To the point where I... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Triggers. So they gain 20 life next turn? Yeah, we need to pop it, unfortunately. Like, if they bring that back and we don't have a removal spell next turn, it is just out of our hands. Get a shrine, reveal it. What will they be grabbing? That makes sense. I think we have a chance. Do not play the land. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Are we gonna be short either way? No, 12. So we need to attack with everything. So we cannot play Urn of Godfire. Play Shrine, play something else, do not kill Commander. Please. That's fine. Play land, play Shrine. Play land, play Shrine, please. Don't look at my Commander. They're thinking. We take 3. What next? Nothing. That's scary. That is terrifying to me. Activate for green. Swing. Damage? Okay. Okay, we didn't need to swing for Elvish Mystic, I guess, but... Oh... If we did not win that turn, they would have gained way too much life. We would have been out of touch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... times 2, so they would have gained 14 times 2, they would have gained 28 life, and we would have been unable to kill them for the rest of the game. Keeping Honden off the field was 100% our only way that we could have won that game. Oh, that was a weird one. That was a weird fight, but I felt like we had to fight over things that we wouldn't normally have to or prioritize. We're up to level 20. We're up to level 20, and that means that 5 more wins and we get rares. If we win 5 more times, chat, We can add board wipes to our deck. I wonder if that will increase my win rate at least a little bit. Because there have definitely been some games where I'm like, man, if I just had one removal spell, that would be nice. We're just gonna keep going, though. We're gonna keep at it. I'm excited for everybody who is excited for Bloomburrow and all of the theme decks that they're gonna build. I really should read the Redwall series again, honestly. I feel like there are definitely books in that series that I have missed and could go back and read. Better Call Soul Cauldron. I go first. I can ramp. I don't think this is fast enough, but we're gonna try it. Boom. 1-1 on the board. Your grow. Oh no, they've negated my 1-1. I played the urn. I forgot that we could do that. We got so many bad cards. Elysian Caryatid. Play Lulu. Send in for a little bit of damage. What does defend do? Pops a big creature or buffs all of my creatures. Roaming Throne is a pretty good card, huh? Bop. That has Ward 2, right? Yeah. We'll get in for some damage. We'll see what happens with Caryatid, because it taps for 2 now. It does tap for 2 now, unfortunately. Hold. Hold the line. Don't look at my commander. It's a 1/3. I have 6 mana. And Gishath. Gishath will hurt next turn. ETBs, choose one. Savage Stomp or Naturalize. Okay. Savage Stomp, Savage Stomp, okay. We have 2 Savage Stomps now. Ah, I should have, that's fine. I should have definitely sacrificed or defended the campus when it ETB'd. Because then I could have actually... I should have done it again, that's fine. I'll just cry a little bit. Roaming Throne's a pretty good card, guys. We play a 3/5 that just gets bopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can't do whatchamacallit yet. I think Roaming Throne has to go, right? Like... we just have to get rid of it, because I now see how good it is. Unfortunately now... that's pretty good. Unfortunately now, we're in danger. I can't do anything on my next turn because I have to remove their commander when they play it. Because they unfortunately can guaranteed play it. And these lands are so pretty. This is fine. And if they go for removal on Urn of Godfire, we'll just remove, I don't know, one of their things. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna pop it, like. No shot I can let that resolve. 6, so I have 7 mana. I'm very, very dead next turn. 8 mana. We're just so incredibly dead. Cultivate, that's fine. Huatli is a cool commander too. I have a buddy who built a Huatli deck, and it just kind of goes burr as a dino deck. Probably better in 4-player formats as opposed to 1v1, especially as the head commander. Like, this is just so much better as a head commander in a 1v1. This backside is so very good. You get 2 dinos, you get to do a bunch of cool stuff. Well, we're not out of it yet, actually. Hold on. Because we can gain a little bit of life. No, we can't. They have a 5/6 with reach. We do now block, though, into it. Which is dead. It's fine. Boom. How do you like this, opponent? We'll give it, like, indestructible or something. It's all coming up Joey today. Yeah, we're just toast. Like, they get a dino. They don't get a dino. I'm gonna make them have it. Your move, opponent. We're gonna sack this Mind Stone. Yep, not surprised. Boom. Yeah, we're just very dead. Good game, no blocks. Well done, opponent. You've solved my flying creature puzzle. Yeah, that was a huge pawn on my part where I could have removed I couldn't have removed the Roaming Throne, but I could have removed Savage Stomp, and they wouldn't have been able to get rid of my commander. And my other flyer. I just forgot about the next line of text saying that Savage Stomp only cost 1, and I was like, oh yeah, I have a turn, it's fine. Reading the card does often explain the card. Speaking of reading cards and being able to read them, I'm not sure if you, Grish, or anybody else watching in chat knew about this, but Urza's Saga, the enchantment land with 3 saga steps, is getting a full art text, or a full art no textless version, which is very funny to me. Okay, now this is a hand. Asterion. What does Asterion do? Alright, we're gonna play Bauble just in case they have, like, Thoughtseize or something. And that way we can Bauble next turn and play our 1 and 2 drop after that, maybe? Alright, now... I guess the... No, it comes into play tapped. Yeah, okay. We'll pass. Since it comes into play tapped... Hey, that's not cool. I do the bird thing. This cares about life gain, right? Yes. Grab a forest. Well, we probably want to go the green route this game. Basic land, reveal it, put it into hand. Yes. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Bandit Hall, committing crimes gives them stuff. That's fine. It feels like we're not doing much, either of us. 5. I think I'm okay with this. Getting some damage in there in the air, take them below their starting life total. We've got some shenanigans on both sides of the field, so... Oh, I don't even need to do that, technically. That's fine. We will grab a plains then, actually. Which will let us keep our swords online, too. Because we'll play the plains, we'll discard to the green ability. And swing in for some damage. Here, move opponent. I think we have lethal. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. It felt like they were on a similar level of I've played only commons and uncommons jank. So, if so, I salute you. Also, person on the grind. But we are up to level 21. We are going much, much faster than I imagined we would today. So maybe I'm just in the flow of my deck. Maybe I get it now. I can see the matrix happening. In real time, believe it or not. There's probably a command to expedite that process on the top left. Probably. Yeah, Lulu is not one that I think I would ever build in paper, but I'm glad I have the experience of experiencing it like I am right now. It is definitely not something that I often would go out of my way to do to build flyers. At least flyers that are so dependent on the opponents not having stuff. Lisa, Forgotten Archangel. So we're playing Angels versus Angels. Got it. I like this, I think. It doesn't do anything, but I like it. So they care about killing my stuff. And I would assume sacking their stuff. That's also very gorgeous. The top of the tree wibbles a little bit. My hand is very bad, but like, we have 3 commons right now, so I'm used to it. No, we have a lot less than 93 commons. We're level 14, actually. So we have 86 commons in the deck. 85 commons because of our commander. The number is slowly but surely going down. Liesa's a weird one because they fly and also hurt because they also gain life. So like, they can block very well against my board. They can attack very well against my board, like, ugh. Let's see what happens. There's also, I have a sneaking suspicion they might not actually be here right now. And if they are not actually here right now, that means that we don't get to add any points, we just move to the next game, because no game actions have been taken. I will say, I am coming down from my Zenless Zone 0 high, chat. I've like done most of the stuff that's there. I'm kind of in like the daily grind portion of the game now, so I think we're okay. I feel like I might have, I have the, my brain is going 1,000 places at once. Oh, they played a land. Wait, they're here. Maze Skull Bomb, Pat. Let's go, we have a game. I'm wondering if they crashed and had to reboot. Either way though, we're gonna play Lembus. Easy freezy, draw scry. Battlefield Raptor. What's Borrowed Grace do? It is a bird. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have combat tricks, so I don't mind it. I do think we're gonna have to seal from existence there, Lisa, the first time they play it. We're probably also gonna have to recast our commander here. Just a hunch. I wonder how many people look at my commander and just go, that's a lot of words, too bad I'm not reading any of them. Let's see. Huh. Do we... Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each Valor counter on them. Do we care about that? I don't think we care about that. Do this, go green? Keep up Patriarch's humility? I think that's our play. Go for Grim Climb, cast Commander, cast Commander. It's naturally a 3/1, right? Yeah. I think we do this. off their guy. Let's see if they choose to tuck it or keep it. It'd be very funny if we could actually mana tithe somebody. They choose to do that. We will keep our flash speed firebomb up. Make them think we have tricks. And let's see if they remember that it doesn't have any abilities right now. That's the other thing, is that they might cast it thinking, ah, yes, I can just kick it again. I'm assuming no. Also, where did my music go? Yeah, we're still here. Okay, okay. I see what you did there, opponent. They're eyeing all of my stuff. They're like, why is it all garbage? Nice. Good job, opponent. Oh, they can take it back, man. That's fine. We'll flash this one. Game one, draw one. Play a land. Do we sack Lumbus? No. That's an instant. Double block? No. Really? Okay. Cool. We'll do damage like that. We're going to put our commander back in. We are not going to unspecialize. Oops. We should have unspecialized because it doesn't remove our ability, but it also doesn't remove their perpetual ability either. Whoopsies. That's fine. I completely forgot about the fact that we needed to unspecialize to turn it back on. That is a very large punt on my part. No blocks. So we'll play Llanowar Visionary. Boom, our elf flies. And we will just pass. This is fine. It's definitely because I've never encountered, like, perpetual effects being used against my commander as an issue. Okay. Yeah, we'll sack our raptor. That's fine. Okay. Would you like to remove a shield counter, opponent? No, you would not. We'll just sacrifice this. Draw a card. Yeah, unfortunately now the issue is, now we can play Lulu, but, like, then what? Despecializing it would have 100% been the better play. We'll keep this back as a blocker just in case. I don't think that we're actually going to block with it, though, because Sifter Worm is, kind of good. And I would like to cast my commander if it dies next turn. That's pretty good too. That's also pretty good. If they remove... See, now I think we have to. Just to get that last counter off there. Yeah. Go for Sky Scanner. Draw a card. No land, unfortunate. Only as a sorcery. That's fine. I think we'll pass. Yeah, this game was such a huge punt with that. Pop. Each angel you control gets buffed for each other angel you control. They get to pay the life, draw the card. Alright, Gix is pretty cool. Ah, they can bounce. Yeah, opponent. I see you. I see you. That's cool tech. Alright, we need to scry 3. Find a creature, find a land. Both. Not terrible. Just bad. Reveal. Diddly 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can fetch a land later on. It'll be fine. Right now we make a bird. Get a plains, play a plains. Doesn't matter because all of our stuff is needless. No attacks. Now, if they do the Banalish, we can sacrifice Lulu now, which is good. That makes sense. They need black for that, right? So they're not playing Banalish to sacrifice. You're neither a samurai or a warrior, right? Yeah. That's cool. That has to happen. Yeah, methinks we're on the downward spiral. Methinks it is not good. Because at least I would have had a flying 7/7 trampler if I had despecialized, but no such luck. Fine. That really is 2 black pips, huh? at the beginning of the next end step. So on their end step, I make them do Selfless. I guess it really doesn't matter either way, right? They just don't have it in hand yet. Heyo. Yup. Yeah, not specializing was such a rough patch. This is where the samurai comes into play. Or did they just let it happen? Chat, if you ever want to fight against my bad decks, let me know. We're fishing hard. How did I get you back? I'm gonna scoop. GG's opponent. Because they are now in a loop where they can just kill whatever I play, thanks to Tarian's Journal plus Chupacabra. And we're dead like this turn, honestly. They could just discard their whole hand and cast all of the stuff off the top of my library if they wanted it. It'd be so bad. It'd be bad stuff, but yeah, the crux of that fight was not remembering that I needed to despecialize to get rid of Perpetual, which almost never matters in most games of Commander, or like Brawl. Almost never. But because I was blinded by the fact that I was specialized and didn't want to discard another green card, it 100% mattered. I'm not sure the game would have been much different in terms of like them winning in the end, but it definitely would have changed the game actions because they had so many easier things that they could have done. They might have chosen to destroy my commander instead of one of my flyers, etc., etc. Sandwiches. This is a really bad hand. But it doesn't do anything. But no, bad hand. Bad hand. This at least does... No, it doesn't do anything by turn 3. It's fine. I just don't want to go any lower is what it is. Oh, we have a turn 1 play. Let's go. I think the opponent's already played more than my deck's worth in money. With fetch land into Triome. Like 100%. Look at that, chat. We have a turn 1, 2, and 3 play. That's crazy. Top deck of the century. Ooh, that's not good. We are grabbing a forest. Shocker. Okay. I don't know how much we care about what they're doing, actually. I think we can just do this. Play a glider, swing for 4 next turn. Like, it's not terrible. Yeah, that's fine. It wasn't fine. It wasn't fine at all. We're committed now, though. I can't block. You got me, opponent. I think we're gonna do our bird thing next turn. And if they blow it up, that's fine, I guess. That makes sense. We are just swinging, and they're swinging. They have so much advantage with Phyrexian Arena in hand and Courser on play. Ooh, that's not good. That might be one we gotta get rid of. I think we're still grabbing white sources because we don't want to get rid of all of our greens. Ah, I messed up. Auto tapper. It's fine, we'll get a land off the top. Nope. It's fine, we'll swing in for a non-zero number. Opponent has a choice if they'd like to dredge or not. I don't think they do with Titania on top. Yup. We're in so much trouble. Auto tapper tapping the white source made it a little rough. Okay. That's not good. Oh, they don't care about having that. Okay. Yeah, they gonna start making zombies now. They have, yeah, they have both snow and basic plains. That's fine. Because with snow plains and with snowlands and basic lands, they just need one of each type plus one other land, and they've got it. They're just gonna go so far off. They're making so much mana. I think I would have liked to path either the Necrobloom or their, yeah, pathing Necrobloom would have been very, very good, I think. Springheart Nantucko. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I think we're very, very close to losing. Like, incredibly close to losing, by the way. Very cool game. Boom. 4-4 with flying, opponent. How do you feel about that? I do believe we are just straight up dead. Oh, they decided to dredge away. Both of them. Huh. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. We have to get rid of Tireless, otherwise we're just gonna get overwhelmed in value, even though they have Crippleth right already. Like, they could start making food if they wanted to. This is the best time because they're also gonna shuffle their library, so they can't play whatever was on top. But, we're just getting overwhelmed by value now. Unfortunately, oh, we're just dead. Never mind. Yep. GG's. Yeah, that makes sense. They just had that much land, huh? And treasures. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we are playing a very, very bad deck where we picked a random commander from among a list, and we started with 99 commons. And as we win games, we get points to spend. We are not at rares yet. We cannot put any rares into our green and white deck, which means there's no way to wipe a board. Like, at all. We are 4 wins away from being able to finally add board wipes. This is pretty good, actually. Hold on. I think we put down board state. Crothus is a cool commander too, honestly. ETBs or dies. What are they doing? Lively Dirge. So I like every single card that I saw get rid of over there, so good for us. I think we set up Scries and draw into something. And I think that we can keep that like it is. This is fine. Board wipes are overrated? You would say that if you have access to them and or run a bunch of indestructible creatures that don't die to board wipes. Grish. However, when you're overwhelmed by critters, it makes a little bit more sense, I think. Likeness Looter. Copy of target creature card in your graveyard. Play Lulu. Get it board wiped or something. Methinks if we're racing, I'm tempted to do green. However, the issue is that we need another land, honestly. Draw discard, huh? Oh, I just realized the art on that's pretty cool, actually. Mana value X, huh? Okay. Okay. 1 creature card from graveyard on top of library. Beginning of upkeep, look at the top card. Oh. That's pretty cool. Sure. Okay. Opponent? Yeah, I don't know about that one. We need a white source to do anything. not a white source, unfortunately, so we're gonna draw another card. There it is. A little bit too late. Do they get a Kraken anyway? No. They gotta land. Very good for us, actually. You prefer just to make sure they don't have a library to play? Yeah, it's you guys and it's you dirty mill players and land players that always mess up things with board wipes. Putting a Serpent of Yawning Depths in there. Nothing incredibly spooky right now, yet. But, it's about to get real, I think. I honestly think I want to... To what? Backside, whenever it attacks, so we'll probably need Moth Rider to keep it on lockdown. A large part of me just wants to draw more cards, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Watch, we'll make him think I'm going into the life gain plan, and then bam, hit him with the green. Easy. Easy, chat. Stromkirk has flipped. Another target attacking creature. And it just makes that token. That's the issue. Become a thing as a sorcery. When you do, return it to hand. Okay. So now they just have a free... Yeah, we've gotta keep our homeboy on tap duty. Another target attacking creature. So it's not awful, actually. Hold on. We're gonna Plane Cycle for a Plains. We're gonna put that Plains into play. We're actually going to attack with these two, because we can, because they can't block it. It's fine. Let's see what they do. Cast a big spell, or something, I'm assuming. Rhystic Study in the bin is good for us. What else do they have in there? Roaming Throne, huh? Oh no. Okay. Are you a Kraken? You are a Kraken. Okay. So if at any point in time they attack with both Crothus and Roaming Throne, we're in danger. We don't have long to live anyway, but yeah. We're gonna tap down their Serpent, not take 6. Because Roaming Throne is now a Kraken, and so Crothus has to stay tapped. We're gonna drop a white card. For a little bit more life, I think. I think we just have to, because now we have to tap down Crothus. Because they cannot be allowed to have Roaming Thrones. They would make 2 Roaming Thrones? Twice? Oh, that would get so out of hand. It's really cool, though. Oh yeah, we're just dead. we're just gonna die. Because now our homeboy has summoning sickness and cannot tap them down. That was a very, very good curve from their hand. Likeness Looter has been putting in work stabilizing what they draw. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Alright, what's the deal? If we cannot destroy Crothis, which we cannot, bop, bop. This is gonna get so out of hand. So, we can't block anyway, so we're dead. Good game. We cannot do anything here. This is about to, like, let me... I didn't even think about roaming Throne in the Crothis deck. That is such a cool tech that gets out of hand so quickly. I'm assuming they know about it. Right. I want them to do it just so we can see how quickly this gets out of hand. Because this gets out of hand incredibly quickly. Yeah, that makes sense. Going for another draw discard. Discarded. Yup. No. No, make it a roaming Throne opponent. No, that would have been so cool. Target roaming Throne, please. Yup. Yup. Makes 2. Kraken. Makes 2. Kraken. Yeah. I love this so much. This is so cool. So let's do some math. Why do you name fish? Opponent. I mean, we're very dead, but... So let's say they got 1 attack off naming Kraken. The next time they attacked, because they made 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, they would make 20 more roaming Thrones. So they would have 25. And so 20 times 4, 25 times 4, they'd make 100 roaming Thrones, and then 100 plus. Yeah, so I think they'd make 500 next. Like that gets out of hand so quickly. That's such a cool tech. On to the next game. We are fighting uphill now for all of our fights. Game woke up. They were like, okay, they started winning some. We gotta keep them under control. Make them not get too happy or anything. I'm glad I got to see that. I did not even think about roaming Throne in Crothis. Roaming Throne might be one of those cards that I just need to pick up because there are so many cool techs for it. Next up, we are against a Slimefoot deck. This is an alchemy card, right? Yes. Whenever a swamp or forest ETBs, make a fungus. I guess get a fungus. Verdant Forest, Verdant Embrace. This is an interesting one because we both I don't care about the ground, and they probably just want to make funguses too, right? Like, oh, we can play Healer's Hawk and Ornithop? Yo, that's crazy. They're reading my command right now, I think. We can next turn play... Oh, is this? Yeah, it's one of our land ETBs. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna play Lulu. And because we drew Charge Through, we can now play Forest and Candy Trail. Oh, we could have... Ah, man. That's fine. I forgot we could have specialized or played our Virtuoso that turn. I could have attacked too. I'm throwing so hard. Yeah, you got it, opponent. Oh. Hello, Parallel Lives. We played this. Our Virtuoso flies now. Like this, specialize, get in for a little bit of damage. A non-zero amount of damage. All minus you. Destroy it, we're not gonna despecialize. Yes, no. It costs 6, so we do need a land off the top. We did not get a land off the top. Bird. Game 3, draw 1. What? I think we just play it safe. I think we keep up removal. Yeah. Nope. You get 3. You get 3, opponent, not 6. Alright, land. Lulu, big swing. Big swing. Big swing. They're down to 1. We're gonna sacrifice a creature. I think our bird, our healer's hawk, can go. Not our Llanowar Elf. We do take the game. Nice. I guess I don't think it would have mattered there very much if they did make 6 tokens, but I didn't want them to just in case they had like a hoof or something. Finally getting around to cleaning out your Pokemon Go inventory from community today. You caught 735 Tynamo and only 5 shinies. That's tough. That is so unfortunate. What was the, because community days come with increased chance for specific Pokemon to be shiny, as well as a unique move if you evolve them fully. What was, it's Electros, right? What's Electros's, special move? Or was it not Electros that gets the fancy one? I think it's weird how this thing that you're supposed to microwave to melt all the chocolate together recommends a serving size of 9 wafers. Like, how are you going to quantify 9 if they're all melted together? Volt Switch fast move. Okay. How does Volt Switch work in, Go? This is a hand. Especially with Battlefield Raptor, like, that's gonna get removed square one. I've gotta try though, right? Does Volt Switch as a fast move allow you to, swap out stuff? Each opponent. That's not crime. I'm gonna discard the 2/2. That's not crime at all. Alright. Choose your weapon, actually. Hold on. Choose your weapon's actually kind of cool. No attacks. They lose 2 life and you draw a card. So it does target for the last one. Yeah, we're not letting them do crime on us. Not unless they destroy both of our creatures. Oh, but my Virtuoso won't get flying. Oh, they got rid of both of my creatures. That's not good. What is that, Surgical? Why are you running Surgical? What? Oh, pop. Boop. I think I can afford to lose 2 life now. Especially because, like, their flyer, not a great community name on. No real use outside of Great League. Okay. Huh. Would not have expected that. I think I just want to keep my hand empty, right? Like, there's no reason not to, yeah? Whittle them down, keep my hand empty, and just, like, draw on my end step or something? Okay. Okay. It's pretty scary across the board, opponent. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent. There's a lot of them. Decline. That's fine with me. Alright, what kind of crime they doing? That's a pretty good one to discard, unfortunately. Main games is Levitate? Yeah. You wouldn't blow up my artifact, opponent. That's sad. My moth! No! Boom. Yeah. Land. How do you like that, opponent? Boom. 1 damage. They're gonna steal all of my worst creatures. Were they gonna take the 3/5? It's not a bad one to take. They could also take the double striker, though. What did I give flying? Hex Gold? Yeah. Skull Bomb for more card draw. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they don't like what's in their hand. My graveyard's kind of trash. That makes a lot of sense. Nick those, just nick those a little better. I do like that moth art too, that's cool. Yep, that's not good. Methinks we're losing. Just a hunch. Yeah, back to the command zone. That's fine, I guess. We're so very dead. What do I not want you having? Big Dumb? Probably Big Dumb. Because I can cast Big Dumb next turn, actually. Oh, brother. Yeah, I think this game's a wash. Unfortunately. Yeah, these sleeves are sick. They're also one of the sleeves that, like, you can hover over it and it does the thing, or you can flicker over it a lot and it goes crazy. What'd you do? Yep. Yeah, we're just dead. Again, opponent. I think the one time... What was that? We're just incredibly dead right now. I'll let them do their thing though, because True Scriptures is a cool card. But boom, bam, bring it on. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Decline. Yeah, the interesting thing, and how I actually learned it from here is, if your commander goes to any zone other than the battlefield, you can actually choose to put it back in the command zone. Which means if you were to try to reanimate your commander, so you like left it in your graveyard, and your opponent reanimates it, you actually can't choose to put it back into the command zone. Furthermore, let's say you have a flicker effect, like exile this card, then return it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. If someone were to stifle that trigger, your commander's just stuck in exile. It's very funny. I wonder if it works with the card that, its name is escaping me right now, but if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and wasn't cast, exile it instead. If it just stays in exile, or if it technically changes from exile to exile and you get to choose where it goes. Appa, Renin 7. This hand feels too slow for Renin 7, which makes a Tree Folk with Reach. Unfortunately, Renin 7's -3 works pretty well against my deck. I don't like the black outline around this bobblehead right now. It makes me very uncomfortable. I wonder if it's just so that they could animate it? I feel like it wouldn't have this outline if it wasn't animatable, right? And it's just to, like, give the bobblehead outline some pop when it actually moves. But no, that Damnation art is very cool. To go back to that previous game. I'm very curious how many streams it will take me to actually finish this game versus the other game. This art's very pretty too, honestly. Cool little detail with the twins over here. Mulligan. This is better. We'll keep. Go for Hex Gold into... I don't know. Oh, those are pretty too. Alright, maybe we're not going Hex Gold now. I think we're accelerating into, Lulu into Discard Forest. You can put a creature and or land from among them. Why is your whole deck just Reach? Is it just Treefolk Kindred? Is it the forest critters that are in the trees? Come on. I want to do cool things. I don't want to get blocked by Reachers. Opponent, please. This is like the whole antithesis to my deck. That art is sick. I'm gonna gain so much life. Ugh, man. Yeah, I do think we need to play a land, because if we draw another land, we can do Lulu into Slith. And just make a bunch of flyers, but it is right now a little rough. And by a little, I mean incredibly so. Oh, they can sack the maze to draw a card? That makes sense. I was like, what are we getting caught up on? I will say, very neat Treefolk Kindred deck. I'm not happy about it, but very cool. I wonder, is the difference between a Treefolk and an Elemental just that the Treefolk is a living thing? Man, this is tough. Yep. I think we have to do it this way. And then just do it again, I guess, maybe? Because if we constantly keep Ren and 7 at 2 or 1 loyalty, they can't recast them, all of their stuff is going to the graveyard. I like where this is going, I think. Howdy, howdy, MTG Hillbilly, how's it going? Remind me when Bloomborough early access is for you guys. Is it already? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? Oh, man. We are fighting for our life against this deck over here. It does not give reach. That is very good to know. We are keeping Renin 7 on plus duty. That is what we have to do. We ran into the antithesis to our deck Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what my stream schedule was going to be. I might play a video game that is not Bloomborough, or not an MTGA, because everybody will be watching the Bloomborough streams. Might be doing something instead, like, so many lands. It's so many lands. Buff a creature. If it has toughness 6 or greater, transform this card. Okay. It's pretty good. Because I am not in the early access, and I'm like, we'll chill. Alright, now we can do both of these. And start racing our opponent for real this time. They can sack the Hedge Maze, or Hunter Maze, to draw another card. But yeah, the reason I was saying this is the antithesis to my deck is because my deck is all flyers, and their deck is all Treefolk and Reachers. And I'm like, come on, man. The one deck that is like my natural enemy. Their commander literally puts a Treefolk that I will not be able to get rid of into play. Midu thinks... what? Midu thinks what? We're not ever going to kill Renin 7, just by the way. Because they'll cast it and then they'll make something that we can never deal with. We are going to put a 2-1 with flying into play, though. 15 plus hours stream Wednesday. I respect the grind. Let's go. Yeah, we don't care about your commander. It, does not have the toughness that we care about now. We can start racing now. Tap all lands that player controls and untap all lands you control. Okay. Yeah, Zapandrel, Craterhoof, that's exactly what I was thinking of. That's not good. You might consider that very bad, actually. Oh, they sucked a non-land card? They seeked a non-land card. We do not have access to a white source to start gaining life. We do need to get rid of something. Yeehaw indeed. What is the something that we are doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Silverback Elder. I really don't want to discard our white source that'll gain us life. I think we pull for white source. Nice. We cannot... Because if we gain 4, that kills us. And I think we're just dead anyway, honestly. We're not going to pay the 2 energy. We're not going to gain life. Are we going to gain lifelink? If we gain lifelink, we can't block. So, no. Thinking. Pondering, yes. Alright. I think we live, but it's not fun. We have to kill a lot of things to live. Maybe our goal is just to mill out our opponent. Greet death with sword in hand, indeed. Oh, we're so dead. Never mind. Ah, nice. Bring it on. Yup. We are so very dead. No blocks. Yeah, mono green doing mono green things. I was like, we get to live. And then they said, no. No, I do not think so. Ah. Hillbilly, I believe I've described this to you. I might not have, though, and anybody else in chat who might not have heard. We are playing what I've self-described as a level-up deck. This deck started out with 99 commons and 1 commander, and as we win games, you'll see the tracker on the top left. We get 1 point to spend, and we can allocate those points towards any cards. Up to level 25, we can only spend them on uncommons, and it's 1 point per uncommon. Once we reach that magic number, which is in 3 more wins, we can finally put rares into our deck. And then once, that is at a rate of 2 points per rare, and then at level 50, we can add mythics. So we've been on this grind for a little bit. Lulu is a lot harder to level up than the last commander that I did, which is O'Hare Ashnell. The red deity from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It was a breeze to level up with that deck, because you can just win out of nowhere by like turn 4 or 5, but this deck is a little bit rougher. We've had some crazy wins today with, oh jeez, I guess we just sack all of our stuff to draw cards. I like that idea. You really have to, like, hope that the opponent is playing, like, a mid-range deck and hope to out-mid-range them, basically. Scry 3, reveal a creature. No creature. Let's bottom 3 and try to pull one, maybe? We'll leave the... We'll leave the land on top. It'll be fine. Decline. And if they play a critter, we will Defiant Strike that critter to get our card, but I don't think they will be. Yep, we'll just be drawing a card then. Land Lulu. Yeah, I was, I got the idea from a buddy, and the buddy has played a lot of Magic. But in Iowa, his playgroup started doing this, and they were like, I thought about it, and I'm like, this is a very interesting way to either take a very, very powerful deck and start leveling it up, or to, perhaps just have an interesting restriction if deck building got old for you or stuff like that. We're gonna foretell this card. Because that gives our flyers a little bit more to work with. It's a very interesting way if you're, like, bored of playing, just net decking the best deck in the format, or bored of other stuff like that, to spice it up a little bit, which I appreciate. I have one deck in paper, which is the O'Hare deck that I tried out, and that's going pretty well. Lockthwain Gargoyle. Boop. Let's do this. Seems good. Get in for a little bit more damage. Start putting 5 damage on the table each turn. Plus 2... How much is that? 4 mana? So we could do that, attack, and do the other thing? Okay. We're actually gonna need to... Why did you not? Oh, there's no creature cards. Okay. Methinks we'll do this. Five, 10, 13. Disturb for 7. Yeah, we'll save our bird. We'll save our bird. That seems worth it to me. I do play Commander, yes. That is the format that I play primarily, actually. Can't block or attack. Its activated abilities can't be activated. Lucky for me, fun fact. I don't need to attack for that. I just need to attack with my other guys. My flavor of the season is either 4 or 5 color, almost always, though. No. No, my gargoyle. Your move, opponent. I'm also gonna play a 3/5 with Reach and Trample. Yep. Easy dub. My favorite decks have all been either 4 or 5 colors. I have known that we have not been able to actually make any of the streams that you've been doing. I've not been able to catch any of them. And unfortunately, I'm also gonna miss this week because Bloomborough pre-release, the one that we can make for our store, is gonna be on Saturday at 1 o'clock Central. Updating our points. I will catch it one of these days, though, I swear. I swear to you, at least one, soon. But no, I love doing degenerate things. I like Landfall, I like Atraxa in either capacity, honestly. But I have some pretty interesting decks, too. I think the most creative deck that I have, besides like the level up decks, is I have a deck that started with the Godzilla cards. And what I mean by that is when they announced Universes Beyond, I was like, they are 100% gonna do more of these in the future. And when they do more of these in the future, I want to make a deck that is exclusively just Universes Beyond. Oh, I thought my game froze for a moment. Exclusively just Universes Beyond. And with Lord of the Rings out, I now have that, and I've dubbed it Ready Player One because I am trying to cram as many IPs into that deck as possible. I think we focus on ramp. I think that's fine. Unfortunately, Bitter Blossom is rough. They're eyeing my lands. They saw the Godzilla. But yeah, I now have a deck that is as many IPs crammed into one as possible. Alright, given Light of Promise, I still don't think we do anything. Well, hold on. We can play Griffin, we can play... Let's do this. Let's do this. And we'll wait. Unfortunately, they have a very good card to stop me, because I have no trample yet. Each player sacks a creature? Okay. Alright, I see you. What is better to sack here? I think the Mystic and hope we get a green or another land. I really do think that's the case. Hey, we got another land. probably gonna bait out some removal here soon, I would imagine. Mr. Ravenman. But if not, we are 100% going to put on Light of Promise onto our Rust Goliath. We just needed something with Trample. Yeah, I wondered about that. They had not a lot of lands. They were stuck on 2 that whole game, unfortunately. But we will take the point and move on. We are 1 win away now from adding rares to the deck. I forgot, I have to do this. Making it good. 918. Yeah, we are pretty close. What Hillbilly, what decks do you prefer to play? We've got Grish in chat who prefers either the mill game plan or weird combos. He's a weird combo connoisseur, much like I am. With 96 land, I think it is now, first sliver deck. Let's try to get this last win, though. We've been on a hot streak today. We have an hour left to win 1 game. It'll be close, I know. It might be tough. Let's see here. Clothis, God of Destiny. Interesting. We can do the thing. Hold on. Oh, we can do the thing. Am I pathing my bird? I might be pathing my bird. We'll see. You like Mothman, Necrons, and vampires? Okay. We might be pathing my bird. I have Rust Goliath and a Flicker spell. Hold game. Hold the line, because we can swing with a 10-10. What does that do? Artifacts. We'll set up the flying. I need to remember to not cast something else. This is priority. I think we're pathing our own thing for a land, though, especially if we don't get one. Don't eye my commander, how dare you? Whenever enchantments ETB, draw a card. Ooh. Blown Smoko! It's been a while, how's it going? That's gotta go. Charge through. Boom. We are trying to do jank things, degenerate things, potentially even. That's gotta go. We don't need to do anything. We'll just send in our lowly team. It's just a little team of stuff. How have things been going, Smoko, though? Anything fun, cool, or exciting, or no? I hope you've been having a good day. We need lands. We need another creator. Well, that's not good. We might have to bone to path that, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. I guess we can just drop the green? Because it really doesn't matter, right? Like... Put on some more pressure, put on some more damage. You can literally cook an egg outside? Yikes, man. It's been toasty here, but it's never really been cook an egg outdoors side. I'm hoping we can maybe force some removal. Why are you looking at my raptor? Oh, because we can't do anything with anything else. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this 5? Yes. Don't remove my thing. Let me have a turn. Let me have a turn, opponent. I'm not gonna block your stuff. You're not gonna block my stuff. I'll take some damage. It'll be fine. Please. Please let me untap. Okay, that's fine. 4 damage. Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna block. We'll remove all perpetual effects, because it's fine. They're not gonna attack. Wait. Wait. If only we had another land, honestly. That's an instant, right? Yes. It's nighttime now, opponent. Good job, you did it. We can do the thing. We can do the thing. This has been in the deck since, like, turn 2 or 3, like, 2 or 3 wins. Oh. Please. Yeah, 10-10. We're gonna block. Nope, that has trample. We're gonna block here. 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. How much does that cost? 3 and... Oh, no, it doesn't do that. Do I think... No, we're gonna block with Rustgoliath there. We'll go to 9, it's fine. We got to play our 10-10 for a reduced cost. This is amazing. And now... 5-4 with trample? Seems good. Put you on lethal next turn if you can't kill me this turn. I forgot they can kill me this turn. Oops. Whoops. I got too excited, chat. I got to do the thing. At least my game plan is fine. Yeah, good game. Whoops. I got to play my 10-10, so we're fine. I should have just held it back, block the 7-6. Hoped. Hope they didn't have a burn spell. Yeah. I got to do the thing, though, which is cool. We like the thing. What's the temp here? Let me check. Yeah, it's just 82 Fahrenheit. Let me check Cali. How do I check Cali on this app? Other locations. This is fine. We got a turn 2 play. We can make some birds do some things. California, Maryland. Absolutely. San Fran. Let's do San Fran. Okay, okay. A little toasty out. I forgot I was going first. My bad, opponent. Oops. Hello. We'll give them all hello. We just need one more win. In an hour, I think we can get it. San Fran's usually cooler because it's the Bay Area, right? Yeah, I was looking at that and I'm like, well, that makes a lot more sense actually. I would need to look at the more deserty, arid regions if I wanted to actually get something, Who's your commander? Titania? Okay. I don't have any forests or green cards, so we're just gonna keep, like, committing to the board. 110 every day. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry. Okay. They have a Reacher, which is not good. But we can get rid of it, which is good. Alright, if we draw... Ooh. What's the play here? Do we play... Because they can probably get rid of my flyers, right? They probably have some flying kill spell, yeah? No blocks. I forgot that Titania had reach. Untap, creatures with flying get. Yeah, so we'll put this on this. I forgot about one small thing, but I guess we're trading Titania for our guy. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Light of Promise will trigger, but unfortunately, not good. Power 4 or greater? Titania does not have 4 power, unfortunately. I should have just waited. I should have gone for the level up. Spelunking. No cave? Ooh, that's not good. That's the thing. That's the thing. Being able your upkeep? Okay, this Cruiser's being annoying too. Bop. Bop. We just gotta keep putting pressure on them. Make it so that they cannot play Titania. That's a Green Warden. Where did that come from? Oh, because they've drawn it. Okay. That's fine. Because we'll just blow it up. Easy. Is it 25? Are we level 25? Hold. I don't think there's board wipes in green, but if there were, they'd have them. Let's go! Okay. We have finally made it. We have 50 minutes to tinker with this deck. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna cut an uncommon for another rare. I can tell already. It's fine. Oh boy. It has been a long time in the making that we made it over here. That is up to level 25. We have 11 unspent points. Which means we can put in quite a few. What is this card? Okay. Dex. Alright. Now we get to figure out what rares we want into the deck. Which is a very good question. I believe at you, game. You can do this. You can do this, game. Maybe. My mouse is... Oh! Yeah! Let's go. Alright, we have some points that we can work with. I really don't know if I've had any bad cards in my deck, though, that I've been, like, unhappy to see, because it all, like, cycles or draws cards or progresses the game plan. Maybe, maybe there are some good flyers in Rare that we can use. Well, that was the thing I didn't care about. That was the thing I didn't care about. Alright. Let's look up flying first, because I know I can just throw in like 4 board wipes and it'd be fine. But we want flyers. And we want rare flyers. Yeah. The first 4 creatures I've looked at do not inherently have flying, and I hate that. Whenever an angel you control dies, make a spirit. All of the creatures entering the battlefield do not cause abilities to trigger is tempting. That shuts down a lot. But it shuts down, what? 1, 2, technically, but we've never used that eagle for its ability. Enters with an additional. Yeah, I think it stops too much of our game plan to actually use the Hushbringer. If a card among them has flying, Priest perpetually gains flying. The true is for first strike. Hold on. That's kind of cool. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. If a card among them has flying, this perpetually gets it. The same is true for first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, protection, reach, trample, and vigilance. It's kind of sick. The Voice of the Blessed cares about 1 increment of life gain. Just to add Wrath of God, call it good. Each player can't cast more than once. This actually seems up our alley. Because we don't have Dumb Ramp, we don't have any stupid abilities for free spells or anything like that. As someone who loves playing free spells. So like, forcing our opponents to play our silly games and win our silly prizes seems pretty good. Spellbinder is a 3-drop, which unfortunately is not quick enough, I think. That adds a lot of power to the board, though. I have Hexproof. Whenever this is dealt damage, you gain that much life. Rydane actually is also... Maybe we're building stacks. Maybe this has been a huge wait to get to stacks. ETBs or dies make a bat. Investigate once for each opponent. So investigate once. Whenever a creature or planeswalker dies, I can sack this to make a 4/4. Or if I ever discard this from an opponent's ability, I make a 4/4. Whenever an enchantment ETBs, exile any number of non-angels until Glorious Protector leaves the battlefield. That's not good, but it's not terrible in my deck, I think. What is this again? Creatures with +1/+1 counters on them, so no. Each other, no. Shalai is alright, but not for what we're doing, I think. Whenever I cast a historic spell, return a creature card with mana value 3 or less from graveyard to play. How many historic spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A lot in the other one. Maybe, but Tashar feels slow. Esper Sentinel, I think, will clunk up my deck, actually, for not much value. Flying First Strike Lifelink. Backup is a cool ability. I enjoy backup. Like, realistically, I think that I would need a more control-y deck to benefit from Esper Sentinel. Because I cast it, let's say I cast it turn 1, which is the best case scenario. What is this? Hold on. When Herald of Vengeance ETBs, destroy each permanent you don't control that has the same name as a permanent that dealt you damage last turn. Huh. There's some jank things you can do with that. Going back to Esper Sentinel, though. I cast it turn 1. Opponent might give me a card, but there's probably a better chance that they just kill it, I get 1 card, or they pay for it every single time, and I just don't. Because Esper Sentinel is not actually good on the draw. Whenever this attacks, other attacking creatures get +2/+2. So it's kind of like my commander, but without needing to attack. But with needing to attack. Timeless Dragon, though. We can consider Timeless Dragon. When it ETBs, if you cast it, for each player, choose a creature with 2 power or less. Destroy all creatures except the chosen ones. We'll consider this one too. They gain indestructible till EOT. When it dies, buff each white creature. Other creatures have Vidge. Beginning of combat, target creature you control gains your choice of flying, vigilance, or lifelink. Okay. If you gain 4 or more life this turn, make a 4/4. Hold on. That's like this, but bigger. It's also more expensive, so we'll consider it, but it's also a little rough. Zatalpa's funny, but I don't know is that there's been a single game where we've gotten to 8 mana. Sandworm Convergence is also very funny. Again, not a single game where we've gotten to 8 mana. When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if you had 2 or more creatures ETB this turn. Okay. Whenever it attacks while saddled, make a 3/3. You may cast Angels and Humans from the top. Archaeomancer's map, considering, I don't know if it's in here. We could give this to a double striker, right? We'll consider this as well. Hope of Girapur is very funny. Retrofitter Foundry, I feel like is slow. Liberator is not for this deck. I may cast creature spells from the top of my library. It becomes a black bird. Hold on. When you cast a creature spell from your library, it becomes a black bird in addition to its other colors and types, has flying, but its base power and toughness are reduced. Is there a downside to this in my deck? Because there are a bunch of creatures, but like I could just choose not to cast those, right? Blinkmoth is tempting too. We'll consider Blinkmoth as well. Board wipes. Hold on, let me look up Archaeomancer. Arc. Map. I might not have it. Treasure map. Yeah, I don't believe it's in the format then. Put it in your hand. Eh. Let me look up flying, actually, for creatures that... Flaying. For creatures I don't control. I don't think there's anything, especially with Bloomburrow around the corner, but... Okay, that's tempting. It's fine. You control 5 or more lands, it enters as a 4/5 with lifelink. That's pretty good. Flump. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that a lot. How many rares do I have? I have 10 rare. But Bloomburrow is just around the corner. We're not gonna look at this anymore. It's fine. Rares collected. Is there a card that says without flying? That is not in the rare section? Master of Flowers. Master of Flowers is a cool card. Okay, so there's no tricky things. No tricky shenanigans without flying. Alright, we'll bring back on the rares. Destroy all. What do you mean there's no destroy all creatures without flying, chat? White Sun is pretty good. I do like the idea of White Sun. We are on the same page 100% with that, Grish. Fall of the Thran is funny. Let's see. This is what I was looking for. Hold on. That is very good, actually. Grandmaster of Flowers is displayed in the human form. I mean, it would be cool if it transformed or something and it showed the backside, but I guess. Sacrifice all. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with total power 4 or less, sacrifices all others. Yeah, we can kind of actually take advantage of these low power board wipes, now that I'm thinking about it. Exile all. Just because we're looking at all of the degenerate cards. That's fine. That's okay. It looks like settle. Because we want combat tricks that don't hurt us, right? Makes him way underwhelming compared to what he actually is. I think that's kind of what they're going for, is that it's like the unsuspecting wanderer. Like, you don't know who he is, he could be anybody. Even 3 kobolds in a trench coat. We could put Mana Tithe into our deck. It's such a bad idea. Okay. We clearly cannot work with all of these cards because we only have 11 points. We can get 5, probably actually 6 of them. So we have to determine what 6 cards we want. We've been fine with our lands as is, and our lands have been rough sometimes as well. This requires things to die, and it can just get removed. It's probably actually a do-nothing. However, Goblin Firebomb is also a do-nothing. So I think Firebomb might be one of our cuts at the very least. I'm very, very high on Archon of Emeria, so that is one for sure. I think Glyph Bridge, Bywater, and Strong are actually going to be our ones that we bring in for board wipes. Because it seems those all seem very strong and also support our game plan, which means Settle the Wreck and White Sun are probably not actually going to make the cut, unfortunately. Rydane stops board wipes. This gets us a land and steadies out our flow. So I think it's these two. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this one probably is too slow. Not quite our game plan. And Eater of Virtue, we'll consider if we cut enough uncommons. But let's look at our cuts now. Sifter Worm is funny. I feel like we can keep the funny 7/7 in, right? It's just, will we ever get to it? That's the issue. Let me pull out my uncommons, though, and see what our uncommons all are. Because that will actually better tell me what we need to do. Rydane is an uncommon. What else we got? Holy Cow is not. I knew that much. Onslaught was a spicy ad. That's probably going to stay. Light of Promise, also very, very good when we can see it coming. Seal, good removal. Choose Weapon, good combat trick. Very useful already. What else we got? It might be time for Lembas to go, guys. I think Explore was common, but we'll put it over here just in case. I'm pretty sure Explore has only ever been common. Or, like, has at least once been common. And I feel like we checked this earlier. Virtuoso, Spicy Tech, Hex Gold is common. That's been actually moderately useful, I will say. Alright, let's see what else there is. Elves is common, Drought is uncommon. Those have all been common. Hawk, Guide Mother, Strike, Raptor. Yep, this makes sense. Are we missing some uncommons? Maybe my deck actually wasn't adequately, Oh, these are probably it. It's probably been, these have only ever been uncommon. Because that makes 14. Alright, let's look at our uncommons and see. We need at least one cut. If we make 3 cuts from the uncommons, then we can add Eater of Virtue. Honestly, maybe we pivot into token generation too. We could do that, give it an overhaul, and make a bunch of tokens. He's widely known in D&D, but is he widely known in the D&D world? Like, if you were to encounter him in world, would you know? Or would you just know that there's something strange about him? Something a little bit off? Seal from Existence gets a non-land. Renata has not been doing it for me, honestly. Excuse me, honestly. Renata has been very underwhelming. Oh, we can do some things, chat. We can do some things. So I think Renata is our cut that lets us do the 6. He's one of the highest revered and worshipped deities. But if you saw him in human form, do you just know automatically that he's a deity then? 'Cause that's kind of what I'm asking. Alright. We need to make 5 cuts. I think Eater is getting cut. And we can make the 5 cuts be common now. And we could cut lands if we want to, but I really don't want to. 36 is fine, especially because of our upper end curve. He's literally the opposite of T-Mat. Yes. I knew that. AFK, alright, take care of yourself. I'm only on for another half hour, so if you're not on by the time I'm back, it's been a good chatting with you, Hillbilly. We'll try to squeak through for these, Bloomborough streams, pun intended. But take care of yourself, remember to tell the people you care about that you love them. Bye. What do we want? What are our non-flyers? Earn... Hold on, what are our bad removal options that we can replace with board wipes? Earn Fire Bomb. Because those are both just awful, actually. 1, 2. Maze has gotten me a card, so we'll consider it. Humiliation's phenomenal, Moth Rider's been good, Healer's Hawk's been good. Defiant Strike is potential. That's just a combat trick, that's potential. Lembus has uses because of our bird thing. Where's our bird thing? Where'd our bird thing go? Ah, there it is. Okay. So we need 3 more cuts. Aether Glider is fine. Visionary is fine. Honestly, Make Your Move has been a very good card every time I've drawn it. Borrowed Grace is a good finisher. Defend the Campus has been useful. Sunmane is alright. Let me go back and look. Let me go back and look at our ads. We'll do Unstable for Earn, Battle of Bywater for Firebomb. What next? Then it takes 4 if you're Pippin. Yup. Lembus is so... Lembus has been useful to me. Lembus has been kind. Elven Farsight, I think, is still fine. Because it lets us find our flyers, it lets us dig deep. Especially now with Timeless and Raidane and Archon, we're adding a bunch of creatures. How do we feel about the one that needs to die? It has Trample. They both have Trample, okay. Maybe not. Greater Tanuki. We need to be careful about pulling out so many green cards is the other thing. Because I was considering Tanuki, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's one of our green cards that we discard to turn into the green one. What is Unity? It's creatures you control. So maybe we take out some... Maybe we take out some of them. Candy Trail, ETB Scry 2, gain 3, draw 1. It might... I have fond memories of Lochthwain Gargoyle, but it's probably not actually very good, right? Like, realistically. I think realistically it's not good, despite being a 1-drop 0/3. I've talked myself into it because I probably was deluding myself out of it. Do I not have... Was Arcane Signet ever uncommon? Or common? I know it's common, but I don't think it's ever been uncommon, right? Let me check. Let's see here. It's common. Why? Hold on, me. Is it just for the card draw that I had that one then? It's probably just for the card draw that I had those, right? Alright, hold on, me. Okay, buddy. What was I thinking earlier? Arcane? Oh, yeah, that's why. Arcane Signet, add. We've got to cut more cards now, but I think that this is worth it. Because we need to cut 4 cards. 1, 2... How do we feel about Explore? One, 2... The issue with Maze is that it gains trample, but the other issue with Maze is that it is sorcery speed only. We're for sure cutting that, though. We'll bring over Timeless. We will... Fairy Guide Mother, I have a love-hate relationship with, just because it's so... The fact that it's been sorcery speed has been rough. Poison the Blade is just a combat trick every time, so let's do that for Slaughter. Eagles of the North is a pretty good Planecycler. I'm heavily considering Explore. We can cut Wayfarer's Bauble if we think that Arcane Signet is just gonna work better. I'm thinking about it. We'll think about it. We'll consider it in the future, at least. 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, I think the Eagle gets the cut, honestly. For Rydane, maybe. Probably for Archon. Archon gets a lot of hate, I feel like, so it will keep my commander a little bit safer. What next? Land Sego? 35 lands? I like Land Sego. I like that a lot, actually. And just like that, we have gone back down to quite a bit of unspent points. Oh, jeez. Come on, game. I almost messed up everything on my screen. Yeah. We have 0 unspent points. We are now back. Not to square one, but we're close. I'm gonna hit done and I'm gonna save this deck. Because my computer's been on the struggle bus. It's fine. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break as well. So I'll be right back, chat. And we'll be good to run at least one more game. Probably just one more game, but we'll see. So BRB. I almost forgot, chat. We get to change our deck name to 25. Aw, yeah, feels good. It felt like this was gonna take forever to get to this point because the deck was just so... We were fighting uphill for a lot of our fights that we'd won. But we are good to go. So let's play one more game and see how it feels. And we're gonna get, like, absolutely thrashed or something. I feel like the good thing, thinking of, like, the MTG matchmaking system and whatnot, is that, like, Battle of Bywater and those other, like, Slaughter the Strong are probably not very popular picks. Also, my computer is frozen. This is fine. I don't know. It seems to me like you guys would make some different picks if you had the option to do rares. I'd be very interested to see what a deck that you had mocked up of Lulu would look like. Kalitas, Trader of Get. If I remember right, this is a pretty strong commander. What do they do? We'll find out as soon as it lets me in. Trust. Trust, it'll let me in. Easy. Game. Oh, there's the blue screen. Or not the blue screen, but like, you know. Alright, hold on. Close the program. We're gonna go to my Visage real quick because MTGA is not responding. Oh geez. It's fine, chat. It's fine. We're gonna come back and we're gonna have a winning hand and it'll be our turn and we won't have given them 2 turns to do stuff. It'll be fine. I guess if we don't do any game actions, we just lose if it cycles twice, right? That makes sense to me. Let me check some things. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, the struggle bus. Wow, that was rough. Alright, let's make sure Discord is closed. We might be taking up some key memory bits. Alright, back to MTGA at least. Game. It says looking for a game to capture. I think it's lying. Because I'm back. There we go. Yeah. Jeez, okay. We're just gonna pass, it'll be fine. Do not look at the man behind the curtain, or whatever the quote is. Bop, have a flyer. How do you like them apples, opponent? I have flashed out a flyer. Our deck is still questionable. I feel like this deck is starting to get fine when you have access to the finest, like, all of the rares and all of the mythics. Because it's an uncommon commander. Okay, whoops. We're fine, chat. It's not like I could have kept this hand anyway. Maybe. They're thinking. They're thinking about whether they want me to do whatever I'm doing. Which is just attacking with one creature. Take my 1/2. So we draw a land next turn, right? Yeah, buddy. Now we can play Locket and Farsight. And then the turn after, we can play, not that. Yo? Yo lands? Yo lands? Let's go. We like lands. They're looking at my gargoyle like, what does this even do? We almost cut it, opponent. Don't you worry me. Hello, Kalitas. Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice this guy. You got it. Play the Visionary. Draw a card, you know. I forgot that I was gonna draw that, honestly. Okay. Okay. I'm losing both of my creatures here either way, right? Like... Yep. Makes sense to me, makes sense to me. Not attacking. See, if I cast that here... It goils the Gars? Yeah. Boom. They might know I have a trick. That's fine. We'll grab a forest, because we want to turn our big dumbs into bigger dumbs. Whenever one or more other creatures die, draw a card. Isn't that... Doesn't that not work? Oh, I guess it does work, huh? Whenever his things die. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hmm. 2, 4, 5. It would appear as though I cannot do much. It's fine though, we've got a worm this turn. Boom. I have a 7/7 flying trample. You gain life equal to its mana value. All of these are garbage. Just bottom all. Sadness. They've got to have removal though, right? Like, there's no way the Sifter Worm is staying. I would assume. Okay. Up to 2 creature cards. You only had 1. Okay. Our Llanowar Visionary has put in a lot of work. Believe it or not. Yep. How much? They're at so much life. What now? When that enters, draw a card. Do we do both? Both seems bad. We'll see what we draw. We'll whittle them down, chat. We'll whittle them down slowly. Okay.
I'm bored already. Let's tidy up in there.
Archon. It's pretty good. Alright, if we double it, and then... Hold on. Hold on. I need to think here. We're taking 7, but I'm trying to figure out if we can win. Because it's 2, 3... Alright, yeah, let's try it. Discard green. Discard this one. Move to combat. Attack with all at life. Trigger. Kaya's Onslaught. Double strike. Double target creature's power and toughness. Take 40 opponent, maybe? Maybe? That was kinda cool. Even if I lose, it's kinda cool. So much damage. Out of nowhere, too. Just 40 damage out of nowhere is crazy to me. It was definitely... That's why this card specifically made it into the deck. Like, yes, it gets rid of a pesky flyer, but it also can double the power and toughness, which also deals with double strike. Whew. Feeling good. I don't think we cast a single rare that game, though. That's fine. Feels good. Feels good playing rares in the deck, like knowing that I can draw answers. Because like if that Kalitas went out of control, I could have had an out to it. Technically, I think I could have had 3 outs to it, but you know. But that is gonna be all for today. We've achieved what I thought might be hard to do, but possible. So I'm excited for that. Next week, nope, not next week. Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna put some thought into what I'm gonna play. I'm not fully sure yet, because we've finished the main game for Mario RPG. I think it's between Final Fantasy and Assassin's Creed, though. And it's probably gonna be Assassin's Creed, just because we can play Final Fantasy once it gets closer to the Final Fantasy Magic collab. We'll appreciate the week that we had to play with the Assassin's Creed cards before a new set was revealed and dropped. I'll be holding the fort down. For now, though, that's gonna be all for me. I appreciate everybody who dropped by. MTG Hillbilly, Blown Smoko, it was great to see you guys. Grish, appreciate you for always holding down the fort. It's gonna be it for me for now. I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. As always, though, the most important advice I'm gonna say, always remember to tell the people that you care about that you love them. See you guys.